Everyone. So my name is Shelley and I'm in the beautiful Sky Room in Canada. Welcome to the mat. Hope you're feeling well and your bodies are feeling good. And I guess more importantly, we want to feel at the end of class. So we will need water. So if you need some water, make sure you have some. You don't need any props, but if you happen to have a block, a yoga block, or a blanket that you want to roll up, just for one fun little, I like to do it a lot. It's a little exercise I use with the block behind the knee. So if you have a block, great. And if you don't worry, because we can do it without. So we're going to start off today's class nice and easy, just coming up to the feet. So if you're on the ground, bring yourself up. Just check in with your body as you move a little bit. So this is a wellness class. Just allow yourself to move a little bit. Just take a few moments to recognize what you feel. We're going to work a lot today on the scapula. So we're going to do a number of exercises where you're going to really concentrate for standing nice and tall. You're really going to want to engage your core. And by doing so, what do I mean by your core? Your rectus abdominis, so your six-pack, one pack for me, transverse abdominis, your low pelvic floor, that lovely fibrous band also that goes around the body, low back, inner thighs, so your adductors, which pull your legs together, and your abductors, which press your thighs apart. And thinking of the inner legs as well, and the soles of the feet. So we're going to work everything because we need that for our postures too, right? For our balancing postures. Just move a little bit, shoulders a bit, and then just come to stillness. Maybe bringing the feet hip distance apart. Just shake a little side to side. Just sway a little bit. Allow the head to sway a little bit. And just take a little heavens knocking door. So hands come to hips and belly. Gentle twist, side to side. Just nice and easy. Let everything go. Soft knees. So we really want to breathe soft and easy. And then just start to slowly unwind. Feel the balls of your feet, the heels, lift the toes up. Then drop the toes and just rock back and forth and connect to the feet. Nice and easy. No push, no. And start to roll the shoulders. And then come to a nice comfortable stance. Soft bend in the knees. Sweep the hands up nice and easy. Drop the right hand down, gently press over towards the right. So roll the shoulder in line. Just allow your arm to hang and deepen a little bit more through the side of the body. Hang a little bit. Gaze down if you want or gaze up. Just allow the stretching to happen naturally through the weight of your arm. Be really focused as you breathe into that space. And sweep it up. Over to the other side. So I like to incorporate some animal movements, animal flow, some natural mobility movements. Just allow your body to be heavy in addition to our balancing postures and our core. Just allow yourself to bring yourself back up nice and easy. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms. Press through the feet. Beautiful. Reach for opposite elbows. Just come into a few sundials. So soft bend in the knees. Gently tip over towards the right side. Allow the knees to start to bend a little more. Take the right elbow to the right knee. And now start to cross over into a forward fold. Allow yourself to melt. Flat back, bend the knees a lot. Now gently twist left elbow to the left knee. Twist the right elbow in front. Start to breathe in as you rise up. Finding a little more expansion. Beautiful. Feels great, eh? So as you exhale on the way down, soft bend in the knees until you need to deepen the knees. Gentle twist now. Let the head be heavy. Just hang in ragdoll. And then gently twist left elbow to the left knee. Press through the feet now. Really activate the feet. Feel your knees engage. Rise up. Breathe in, 3 on each side, so soft. Pretend you're between 2 panes of glass. And you exhale on the way down. Suspend the breath in the middle as you hang. And as you gently twist right elbow forward, inhale through the nose, feel yourself lengthen, stretch. Feel that stretch through the right side come on the way up. Release the hands, circle them back. Interlace behind the back. Now I want you to hook thumbs, doesn't matter which, and draw them knuckles down to the mat, right behind you. Not out, but straight down. And as you open up through the chest, feel your chest broadening. So you want to broaden through the chest. You're pressing the knuckles down. Pull the navel to the spine, the tailbone under. Feel that tilt. Press through the feet, soft bend in the knees, and open up through the chest. Nice, strong. And gently bend the knees soft as you flat back, just flat back. You're not coming all the way down. You just want to find that half bend. Nice and easy. Bend the knees a lot, release the hands, sweep up, exchange and reach for opposite elbows. Now maybe you don't remember and it's okay, don't worry about it. So last time we took it to the right, we're going to take it first to the left. So as we come into sundials, feel that stretch as you come. Notice the different feel on this side of your body. Without judging, soft bend in the knees. Now start to deeply bend. Forward fold. Take the twist as you inhale. So I really want you to do this really nice and slow. It's whole body. Press through the feet as you rise up. Do it again 2 more times. Take your time. Allow yourself to hang and then gently twist if you want. Really feel that stretch. 1 more. All the way down. Press through the feet as you rise up. Feel that stretch through the left body. Bump out the hip. Rise up nice and high. Beautiful. Release the hands. Once again, interlace. Take the opposite thumb, whichever one you did last time. Soft bend the knees. This time, take it away from your body. Maybe you want to leave them here at the low back. Your choice. It's okay. Take it away if you like. Soft bend the knees. Hinge from the hips. Flat back. Look down. Soft knees. And now allow yourself just to drop down. So maybe you're here, maybe you're here, maybe it's too much. Wherever you are, just allow yourself to hang. Find maybe a little more capacity in the shoulders. And then just sway a little side to side. Maybe the head goes yes and no. So this class incorporates some yoga movements, some Pilates movements, and gently bend the knees, release the hands, circle all the way up, nice and high. Reach for the right wrist and gently press out through the side. Lengthen. Pull it over. Keep the bicep by the ears. Feel the armpit shining forward. You really want to roll it in place. Come back and just switch. We're almost done all these lovely stretches. And gently release and come back up. So let's come into a rainbow neck stretch. So you want to bring yourself nice and strong. Soft bend in the knees. Now, I want you to create fists with your hands. And I want you to draw them down by your body. So you're embracing that muscles down the middle. Low core, squeezing your thighs. So we don't want to be moving anything. Hold it. Press down through the knuckles nice and tall. Now imagine you're squeezing a tennis ball between your chin and your chest. So drop it and hold that tennis ball. Hold it there and press down through the knuckles. Slowly draw the chin towards your right shoulder. Now I want you to imagine you're wearing a button-down shirt or whatever color you like, and you're looking down the right breast pocket. Use your eyes. You're still drawing the hands down. Your gaze, and then bring your chin over towards your shoulder and start to rise up with your eyes. Look up with the eyes, bring the chin up a little bit, just finding a little length in the back of the neck, nice and slow. Take your time. Create that rainbow shape. And as you come over to the left side, bring the chin back towards the shoulder. Squeeze that imaginary tennis ball in towards your chest. And as you bring it in, gaze down your shoulder pocket, your pocket right below your left chest. Continue that long, strong. So ideally, we don't want to be moving anything in our body. Bring it back to center. Hold the tennis ball there. Take the tennis ball, your chin over, and we're going to just reverse it one time. So really activate, hold everything stable. And gaze. Bring your eyes up. Maybe you want to lengthen a little bit more. Maybe you want to lift out a little bit more. Press. Hold on. Just going to pause the music before we go any further. We have aliens. Oh my God, this is quite scary. Hang on, speak and pause. I can hear it through the test. Anyone now? Can you hear it? Okay, because this class is really, really important to the cueing. All right, so if the aliens are gone, I'm going to leave the music off then, because it's truly important that you hear the cueing on this, okay? So I'm going to leave it off. Oops, there you go. Hang on, folks. All right, let's just leave it because it's really internal. So just like sometimes in yoga, you can do the easy part and just hang out, you know, in your warrior two, or you can do all that tucking in, holding in, pressing out, and all that. So this class is essential that you do all of those pieces to reap any benefits. So let's get back. Come on. So we are going to come into a standing posture, soft bend in the knees, and once again, it's a 4-point shoulder stretch exercise. So I want you to, once again, brace your core. Bring your arms out in front. Squeeze, create fists. Now, here is your strength right here. So you're engaging everything, your core, your chest, your pecs, your glutes. You're holding yourself stable. You do not want to move anything except the shoulders. So hold them out shoulder distance apart. Press them out. Now I want you to draw them in and squeeze the scapula. So draw them back. Inhale. Lift the shoulders up. As you do, draw it in. Ready? Up. Forward, down. Hold it there. So keep yourself nice and strong. You draw it forward, so shoulders out. Pull them in. Lift them up. Arms come up. Push them forward. Drop them down. Got it? Let's do that again. Hold it nice and strong. Pull them back. Squeeze the scapula. Feel them squeeze. Hold. Lift it up. Push them forward. Drop them down. Pull it back. Feel yourself squeezing. Pull those fists. Lift them up. Push them forward. Drop them down. So ideally, you're creating this circular 4-point shape. Pull it back. Lift it up. Push it forward. Drop it down. Pull it back. Lift it up. Push it forward. Feel the activation all the way through. Drop it down. So we do a lot of down dogs. We do a lot of planks. Push it forward. Lift it up. Drop it down. Ready? One more. Pull it back. Lift it up. Press it forward. Reach out. Feel the activation of the upper back. Drop it down. One more. You got this. Pull it back. Squeeze those scapula. Push it forward. Lift it up. Drop it down. We'll just change it up. Shake that out. So ideally, you're coming around in the shoulders. So that is really good, especially if we've been sitting like this all day, or we've been here all day where we should be with our texting, but you know we're all like this. If we can, let's text from this position. Works really well. All right, shake it out. Wrist stretch. We'll do some from the ground, but let's do some wrists because we're going to be coming into some planks and some down dogs. So I want you to come to a nice stance. Bring the hands out in front, palms up, like you're holding big J's. Sit down a little more comfy as though you're in kind of a chair pose. Pull the elbows into the side of your body. Once again, tailbone tucked under. Create that J shape. Pull the navel in. Sturdy arms. Nothing is loose. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. Spread through the feet so you have these really strong, stable foundations. So I want you to bring the hands in and bring the hands, reach them up. Thumbs are pointing up and drop the wrists, really not violently, but purposely. From here, thumbs come up. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Drop. Bring it back up. And drop. So I really want you to feel the forearms. So if you've been typing all day on your phone or on your computer, roll it nice and slow. Spread the fingers. Pause. Drop. As you do that, bring the hands back out. Flip the palms. Keep the arms tucked in. Drop. So you're not tucking on your hips. You're squeezing your biceps, your chest. Now bring the thumbs up. Ideally, you want to do this for about, and then drop. Keep doing this. Roll it up nice and wide. And do a few more. All the way up. And drop. As you bring this back up. And drop. One more. All the way up. And drop. So shake it all out. Should feel pretty good for when we're going to come up onto our planks. Take it nice and easy. So we've done hips. We're going to come into some hips. So I want you to do a few hip circles. And you're feeling like you want to take the wall for this. Feel free to use a wall if you have one behind you. Because once again, I want you to engage your core. And like we had our hands out in front, this is a balancing posture. So you can take your hands to heart if you want, or hips, or if you want to take that strong arm. I want you to root down through the left foot. Right leg up, nice and light. Hold it there. Now imagine you have, once again, a tennis ball, but this time it's behind your knee. So you're holding the tennis ball as you squeeze it in. Think flexion. So if you have strong arms, you're holding yourself in place. If you wish to hold the wall, feel free. You can hold the wall, squeeze, flexion, and then take the leg back into extension, holding the tennis ball in place. Really feel that hamstring activate. Bring the leg back through, flexion, and then come back into your extension. You want to do that for about 30 seconds. So keep going. Hold it here. Take it back. Bring it back. And take it right behind. Squeeze. Now don't just move the leg. You really want to be squeezing as though you had a tennis ball. Right behind. Take one more and hold it there. Bring it back up to center. We're going to come and do some balancing poses after, so take the knee out. So you want to drop the knee in and take the heel out, and then create a 4-point circle with the knee so that you come back into that flexion back up front. Drop the knee in, take the ankle out. Create that circle all the way back down and up. Keep going. I'm going to come in and check because it's not a circle in per se. It's 4-point. Use the wall. You got it. Now it's really intense. It really, really is. It's a wonderful way of really finding strength. So coming in, drop the knee, take it out, back, down, and up. Now you can take the foot down and come back to that flexion because we're going to reverse it now. So as you bring the leg forward, take the knee out. So we're starting off in the flexion with the leg back. Bring it back all the way up, out, back, down, and around. Hold your hands out, bring it up, knee out this time. So if you're using the wall, that's okay, because you're still using all the muscles. Take it in that square, back down, squeeze, and bring it back up. Open the knee, take it around, back. You're still on the right leg, you haven't stopped. Back in, squeeze, and down, shake it out. Now take a circle, that should feel pretty good. Aces, right? I hope, and go the other direction. So I want you to experiment. It doesn't matter if you lose direction or you go the other way. So make sure you're activating. So we're going to come to the other side. So the right leg's down. We're going to bring the lightness to the left foot. Hands can be at hips, heart, or take that strong stance down, or arms forward, or the wall. So bring the knee up on the left. Flexion, squeeze that tennis ball. Now feel like your body is so sturdy as you take back. Bend the knee. So when you're bending the knee, it's coming back straight behind you. See it in line with the other. Not going very far, you're squeezing. Bring it back up nice and strong. And then take it back. Keep going. Do about 5. And take it back. Because it's already been working, right? While it was working the standing leg for the right. And take it back. Squeeze. You got this. Get back up. And back. Nice and easy. Now this time when you bring it up, we're going to create that circle. So hold, drop the knee in. And I noticed my side when I've been doing that this week. Take it out. The change, the lack of range of motion. And hold. Drop the knee in. Take the ankle out. 4 points and come back into that extension position. Do 2 more. And if you're holding the wall, comes up, drop the knee in, flex back and around, in, and that flexion extension right here. 1 more. Knee drops in, back and around, 4-point circle, and then hold. Now we're going to go back the other direction. So come into that extension behind, arms you like, hold the wall, and hold it back. You're going to draw the knee forward this time. Open the knee wide. So I'm going to turn, sorry, I have to keep moving, knee wide, and then create that circle, back and down. Draw it up now. Open the knee, take it out, back and down. Do 3 more, bring it up. Balance. Woo, do it the wrong way. Knee out, back, down, and around. I'll let you just do it on your own. And down. Whew, I don't know about you, but that really works. Really intense. Really intense. All right, so we've done the hip circles. We're going to do a little bit of ankles. So ankles, especially a lot of you, if you had a lot of sprains, if you're a runner, some of these are really important. So once again, you can use the wall. Once again, you can engage the core, pressing down through the hands and engaging, or bring the hands forward. Option, take the hands to the hips. So I can come back a little bit. So I want you to down through the left foot, light on the right, and bring that right leg up, and then extend nice and long. So spread your toes. And all this is engaging your core. You don't have to just do crunches or, planks. So spread your toes and draw them towards you. So dorsiflex, toes towards your shins. And now I want you to press the gas, imaginary gas pedal in your car. Soft bend in your left knee. Drop back to the dorsiflex. Now draw the toes towards the big toe side as you then gently windshield wiper the toes towards the toe side. Got the feels? Now what I want you not to do is move the bone between the knee and the hip. So it's easy to twist, but I want you to come up and feel the windshield wiper, maybe hold thigh. As you draw it, you want to keep it stable. So you're moving the ankle and not the femur. So as you draw the toes up, hold the leg. Maybe you want to be on the wall, that's okay. And now and then put the gas pedal on and then draw it up. And then reposition. Make sure the femur is not moving. Really stretch, then put the gas pedal on. Bring it back up, take it to the baby toe side. One more, you got this. And back. Whoo, draw it in. And then nice hip circles feel really good. So let's go to the other side. Soften in the right knee, hands to hips, hands by your side. You choose what's good. And bring the left leg up. And now I want you to extend and flex the foot. So you are flexing and drawing the toes towards your shin, spreading all of your toes. Dorsiflex. Now press the gas pedal. So you're plantar flexing the foot as the toes coming down. Really feel the stretch, not just pointing the toes. Then bring it back to that dorsiflex. You know where we're going, so keep the hands on the thigh. And as we draw the toes towards the inside, towards the big toe side, windshield wiper nice and slow to the baby toe side. Hold your thigh so you can feel that the ankle is working. So keep doing that back and forth a few times. And then integrate pressing the gas and bring it back. Soft bend in the knee. Keep going. Press the gas again. Now you're finding your balance. You can take your hands off, draw it up. One more. And back. So let's just roll the ankles a few times. And release. How are we doing? All right, let's come on down to our mats for a moment. We've been up a lot, so let's come down. Coming into table pose first. So I want you to spread your fingers nice and wide. Wrists and shoulders in alignment, knees and hip bones. So just sway a little side to side. And just allow your body, just find a little more ease, maybe create some circles if you like, bend the elbows a lot. Allow the head to sway. Back and forth. Maybe figure eights. And just ripple through your spine. So come back to center. Take a few rounds of cow and cat, but we're going to tuck all the toes under. So really giving a little love to the plantar fascia of the foot. So the feet, the skin, the tendons might feel a little tight, especially with the winter boots and some days runners. So just allow yourself to come into cow and cat. And draw the heart through, spread your sit bones. So your forearms should feel pretty good because you've done a lot of stretching on the wrists. And do one more. And nice. Really create that exaggerated shape. Feel free to swivel side to side. And then we're going to come to center. So we're going to come into kneeling. So tuck your toes so the tops of the feet are down. And just bring yourself up into a kneeling position. So the tops of the feet are getting a little love again. And you're not pressing through the knees, but pressing through the shins. Lift out of the body. So once again, pull yourself in nice and strong. Tuck the tailbone under, broaden through the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. Feel a plumb line from the crown of your head all the way down to your groin. And you're pulling, you're rooting to rise. You're lifting your ribs off of your hips, or you're hanging out. It's okay, I can't tell. So you can put it into mellow mode or into where you want to be. So nice and easy. So spread the arms up nice and high overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms as though they were against a wall. So feel as though your back line, everything is pressing against a wall. Inhale, bring them back up. Exhale, cactus one more time. Press as though the fingers were really wide. From here, I want you to imagine an old school pec deck. So pectoral muscles. So we're going to work on the squeeze as though your air was really heavy. Press the palms together. So everything is activated. Feel the inner thighs squeezing like magnets. I want you to lift the elbows, press the palms, press the forearms, lift. And when you can see the inner elbows, start to bend them as they come over the top of the head. Keep pressing the palms. And you're just peeking between your elbows, but you're driving them back, working the shoulders, the triceps, and then slowly bring them back down. Activate the upper back, press the elbows together, take it back, squeeze, press, open like it's really hard. Beautiful. Now incorporate your breath as you do this. We're going to do 3. So press the arms, feel the core engage, tuck the tailbone under, really squeeze. Bring the elbows up, press up, right up with the arms. Bring the elbows overhead. Maybe you look up a little bit this time. Tuck the tailbone a little deeper. And as you exhale, bring the elbows closer together. Maybe you've got a little taller through the waist on this second time. And open up the arms. So you can just open them, or you can feel like you're pressing really hard. Keep coming with this is the last one. Squeeze, press it up. And bend the elbows as you peek through, lift out of the waist. Start to look up a little bit, micro back bend. Look up to the ceiling, up to sky. Press the hips forward as you do so. And exhale, bring the hands back down, touch elbows. And open up. Ooh, doggy, should feel pretty nice. Bring it back together. Come back down to the mat for a moment. And we're just sway the hips to the left and look to the right. Sway the hips to the right, look to the left, come back to center. So let's come back down for just a moment. We're going to walk our hands down into Sphinx pose. So coming down into Sphinx, onto your belly, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. So take a moment, feel the pelvis connect to the mat. Pull the shoulders back and down once again. Feel the broadening through the chest. Nice and long, nice and strong. Press through the pubic bone. Just take a moment to pause. You're gazing down your nose and you're looking between the arc between your thumbs. So nice and easy. Extend the arms nice and long. And I'd like you to bring the arms down to the mat. Feel the arms nice and long. Press into the mat. You're gazing down your nose. We're just do a few of these to work on our back. So thumbs are high to sky. Press through the foot and lift the right arm and left leg off the mat in unison. And without moving anything else, bring it down. Keep the pelvis stable. Other arm and leg. Squeeze. Find a little more length in the body. Make sure you're keeping nice and sturdy. And back down. One more. And back. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the low ribs. Press yourself back up. And if you happen to have a block, grab it. If you don't, you can do this without a block. And if you have a blanket or a little ball, like a cord-sized ball, please feel free to use it or something like that. So bring the block between your ankle and your glutes. Once again, if you don't have it, you're just going to activate like we did with that imaginary tennis ball. Works really great. So come back into table and bring that knee up, squeeze. Nice and strong, so you feel a strong core. Create 3 circles with that knee, any direction, forward or backward, whichever one works for you. And then come back to center and squeeze. Now, you may end up dropping the block. I might too. Press it away. Now, I want you to hold that position right there for a moment. Squeeze, activate your glutes. And then come down to 3 gentle Pilates push-ups. So 1, keep the block in place, keep squeezing. And 2, and 3. Take it back up. Now back down to your chest, lengthen nice and long. Keep that block right there. Bring the hands in front for a moment and maybe take a rest, head to the hands. But I want you to really squeeze that block. Don't let it loose. Take one more breath. Reach back for the block behind you. Bring it back. Now, just like we did in swim and that swimmer, I want you to bring the block between your hands. Now, if you don't have a block, I want you to activate you had a block, just like imaginary tennis ball. So hold it there. Press through the tops of the feet, gaze down your nose, lift the block up. Gaze underneath the block. That's what vision is. Extend a little longer. Squeeze the block with your triceps. Press down through the pelvic floor. Press down through the pelvis. Squeeze and look. Maybe you want to take the feet up just like you would in a locust. Lengthen a wee bit more. So come in that position. One more breath. Squeeze and lengthen. Exhale. Come on back down. Bring your forehead down. Just sway a little side to side. Now, you're going to take the block and take it to the left side. So bring it into the left ankle and squeeze it with your glute. Hold it in place. And just take a moment to pause in that stretch, getting that hamstring in. You can come down or forehead, just squeeze. And then bring the hands to the low ribs, press yourself back up. Hold the block into place, squeeze. Now, nice and strong. Come down to 3 bodies push-ups. So 1, 2, and 3. Bring it back up, hold it there. Now notice you can take 3 circles in a clockwise or a counterclockwise position. Your choice. And then come back to center. Take the block out. Allow yourself to sit down into wide knee or traditional child's pose. So maybe bringing the big toes together, sit your glutes back, and then just walk yourself forward. Allow the forehead to touch the mat. Maybe flip the palms and surrender. And just take a few moments to settle in. And take 3 breaths where you are. Just breathe into that space. Just a different kind of movement, activating your cores. All right. So let's come up from that child's pose. Nice and easy. Just walk it up and sway a little side to side. And we'll come into bird dog or sunbird. If you're in yoga, it's sunbird. If you're in the gym, it's bird dog. So take the leg back, press through the foot, and square off the hip. So you draw that right hip down, pull the navel to spine. Take the left hand forward. Maybe you want to hang out there. So maybe that's where you want to hang out and keep the leg on the ground. Maybe you want to kick it up, hip height, toes down, remember. Reach with the fingers in the back, the foot's reaching for the wall behind you. Nice and strong. Now feel the abdomen core really taut as you lengthen. Now from there, if you're happy on the ground, stay there. If you're up in the air and you want more, take it out 45 degrees. So hold it there if that feels good. If you're looking for more, take it out 90 degrees, wherever you are, hang out. Press the ground away, lift the foot. Maybe you're here and that's okay. And bring it back to center, under control. Take the left hand down, right knee down. As you sway, look, or maybe you can see your foot when you sway this time and deepen the stretch. And last one. So we're going to come into bird dog on the other side. Left leg comes back. Extend and rock back and a little bit engage yourself so you can feel. Then find that position, square the hip off. Lengthen through the right hand. Fingers wide. Once again, your arms are engaged. Core is engaged. Option, take the leg up. Hold another breath right where you are. Take it out 45 degrees if you want. So 45 feels good. Take it out. Maybe you want it to 90, wherever you are. Lift that leg. One more. And bring it back. Nice and smooth. Sway a little side to side. Beautiful. So we're going to just take that right leg back, give it a stretch, and then step the right leg up between the hands. Pause when you get there. We're going to step up with the left leg, bend the knees and circle all the way up. As you come up into mountain, exhale, leave the hands by your side. We're going to come into 3 balancing postures, one after another. We're going to come into, if you're available, can find big toe. I'm not into big toe today, holding my toes. Barely can stand today. I'm going to draw the knee in. Your option is to take the toe and hold out if you wish. And we're going to hold it there for 2 breaths. Then we're going to open up to the sides. So whether you're holding your knee or your big toe, and we're going to hold it there for 2 breaths. Okay? And then we're going to come right into lunge with the same leg back. So just hold and we'll be there. So wherever you are, find your balance on the left foot and draw the right leg up. Soft bend in the left knee. Find that gentle drishti gaze. So if you want to come in and you're feeling wobbly like me, take that. If you want to come in and draw the toes up, you can do that. You can do it with or without the wall. And if you want to just hold the knee, that's good too. One more breath, and then we're going to open it to the side. Option 2, to take the toe and extend. If you want to hold it there. Open up nice and wide. Bring it back to center. Woo! Hold it there. Gracefully step back into a lunge. So we're in a nice long lunge. I'll stand this way. So bring the hands to hips in this lunge. So knee can be up, or if you want, bring it down. So bring it into that lunge. Hands are on hips. Sweep the right hand forward. Now I want you to take that right hand and twist to the left. You got it. Look all the way to the left. Take 2 breaths right where you are. Breathe into that. And then bring it back to center. Hand to hip. Gracefully step the right leg forward. We're going to come into eagle wrap. So same leg, right leg soft, wrap it around the left and sit. Beautiful. Now, if you're not feeling it today, you can take the foot to the ground, or if you have a yoga block, you can bring the foot to the yoga block. I want you to squeeze the inner thighs. Once again, part of your core. Now you can hang out there, or you can take the arms out into those cacti we did before. Or you can wrap the right arm underneath the left and squeeze as you come into eagle. And take 2 breaths. Gently release, circle your hands up. And swan dive, take it down. When you get there, allow yourself to soften and release, sway a little side to side. And then gently roll yourself up nice and long. Press the hands up and sweep the arms out once again to mountain pose. So I want you to root this time through the right foot. We're going to come into that holding the knee for 2 breaths. Option to extend and hold the toe. So you do you, hold it up and find that soft bend in the knee. Option once again to extend the toe. One more breath. And then gently open the knee to the left side. Now I want to open up a little bit. I'm finding my hips are torquing to the left. Option again to grab the big toe if that's in your wheelhouse today. Been chasing my 4-year-old grandkids all day since early morning. I think I'll just hover here with you guys. Bring it back gracefully and then step back to that long lunge. That was not graceful. So hands to hips. Find that space. Maybe you want to drop it down to the knee. That's okay. Hold it there if that feels good. Feel the extension and feel that lengthening. Should feel pretty nice. Sweep the left hand forward and twist over to the right side. Twist through the side body. Breathe and find that space. Should feel pretty nice. I like that twist right through the upper and mid back. Roll the shoulder back a little bit more. Deepen and pull the navel in. So see if this time you can deepen the twist. Bring it back to center, hand to hip, lightly forward. If you want to go right away from that lift and bring it in right away, feel free. Challenge yourself. Coming into eagle on your other side. So sit down. You can bring the hands up if you like, cactus them. Bring the block if you're looking for a little more balance, or the foot to the floor. And if you'd like to come into eagle, left arm sweeps under, wraps around, and hold. Beautiful. Squeeze down the midline. Take another breath or two. And gently release. And this time, just allow yourself to take a full sun salutation sweep up. Maybe you look up because we've opened up everything. Exhale, swan dive, lead with the heart, hinge with the hips. Allow yourself to sway when you get there. Bend the knees, let the head be heavy. Send the sits bones up, and maybe I'll reach for opposite elbows, coming into ragdoll. And then maybe make the feet a little bit wider as you do so. Toes out, bend the knees, and just allow yourself to hang. Slow your breath down. Gently release the hands. We'll come back down onto the mat. Allow yourself to sit over to the right or the left side, whichever feels good to you. And just bring your legs across the mat into a 90-90 just for a moment. So right leg across, left leg along the side of the mat, nice and tall. Lift out of the glutes, finding a nice long spine. Take the right hand and left hand behind, press through the feet and swivel over towards the left. Now maybe the alignment's not perfect and that's okay. Roll the shoulders, your hand to frame the left thigh, lengthen through the spine. Take the right hand behind and gently one more time over to the right. Back over to the left. Option to take the hands away if you'd like to do one more each side. And remember, you can always keep your hands down. When you come to the second time, sweep the legs in front. We're going to walk our arms and our body down onto the mat just for a moment as we come into a final postures for this class. Take the hands to the knees, the shins. And just allow yourself to softly melt into the mat. Let everything go. You work pretty hard. Really subtle, subtle movements. So feel the back of the head all the way to the glutes supported with no space for that natural curve. Now gently drop the soles of the feet to the mat. We're going to press up into one wee little bridge. So drawing the knees forward just to release the tension in the back. Chin is off the chest, just lift. Press up, draw the knees forward. More of a Pilates bridge, a glute. So draw the legs long, squeeze. Just allow the hips to rise up and then slowly come down. Take the feet as wide as the mat. Bring the arms, palms up to sky. Allow the arms to have a soft bend in the elbows as you drop the knees towards the right. Just a little bit of windshield wiper, but allow the knees to hang. And allow your gaze to come up to the ceiling, to sky. Maybe close your eyes and start to slow your breath with the exhales. Let everything go. And then bring your knees back through center and drop them over towards the left. Bring your gaze back up. Maybe your head drops towards the shoulder and let everything go. I'm going to invite you to do that a few more times and just keep massaging the sacrum. And maybe extending the length of time you spend on each side, just a couple of more deep exhales. And then gently let the knees draw you over to the other side. And just chill. Let everything go and come on back into center. We'll draw the right knee in, left knee in. Just give yourself a hug and a squeeze. And then roll over to the side and come on back up. So thanks for playing with me today. Thank you always for having such an open mind to play.